What is going on, everyone? Today we got a nice 4K Blu-ray haul from Amazon here. We're going to unbox this. Nothing that I haven't seen before, but nothing that I actually have in 4K either. Now there is a standard Blu-ray in here of something because it's not actually available in 4K yet. But I decided to go ahead and get the Blu-ray of this because to watch it digitally is actually more expensive, which is just silly. Alright, let's get this open. Box is open, here we go. This paper out of here. What are we starting out with? Okay. We are starting out with 4K of The Stepfather. I actually really like this movie. Of course, this is loosely based on that killer from the 70s that killed his family and then changed his identity, and I can't remember his name off the top of my head. They ended up catching him many years later because of America's Most Wanted. But this is loosely based on that. But I still think this is a great horror movie. Very, very good horror movie here. And, of course, it had a couple sequels. Part 2 isn't terrible, but Part 3 is absolutely god-awful. I'm only worried about the original. So that's what we got here. This is the Shout Factory, Scream Factory 4K Special Collector's Edition release, naturally, with the tons of features that I'm excited to dig into. Of course, the 4K restoration, standard audio commentary that's been on this before, but then there's a new audio commentary with actor Joel Sholin, hope I said that right, and filmmaker Jackson Stewart. And then another new audio commentary with film critic Megan Navarro. And another new audio commentary with film critic Keir Gomes. That ought to be interesting. I'm pretty sure this got a pretty good rating, this movie did. So, yeah, very interesting. Can't wait to dig into the special features of this. I didn't own this on Blu-ray, so I haven't seen any of the previous special features either. So I'll be definitely glad to dig into that and see what this looks like in 4K. So, yeah, how about that? The Stepfather. Next up, and keeping with that theme, usually when you do a remake, they're, well, here we have the remake of The Stepfather from 2009, which I really like this. This is one of those remakes where, you know what? They accomplished it. They really did. They didn't just sit here and beat for beat remake the original. They took their own spin on it, which I do appreciate. So this actually isn't bad at all. I actually really like this. It's actually been a while since I've seen this, so I am very interested to watch it again and see if I still feel that way about it. I think I will, but we'll find out. Standard special features, commentary, gag reel, all that good stuff. So, standard stuff there, but stuff I have not listened to in the past. So, looking forward to looking at it and listening to it here. But they do not make this in 4K yet. Maybe they will eventually. I'm sure they will when they get around to it. But didn't have this in any capacity. And to get this digitally is actually more than getting the Blu-ray. So why wouldn't I get the Blu-ray, right? So there's that. And last, but certainly not least, and this one's in a bag for some reason. Okay, it's in a bag. Don't know why. None of the other ones were. That's okay. You didn't know what Steven Spielberg... A lot of people think Jaws is Steven Spielberg's very first film. And while that is fine to believe, actually, this movie is his very first film. If you have not seen Duel, you need to see Duel. Steven Spielberg's first movie. It is not necessarily straight-up horror, but I like to think of it as psychological horror. Thriller, psychological horror. Psychological horror, I think, fits it better just because the truck driver that's trying to kill this man is toying with his head and toying with him at every step of the way. So I very much view this as psychological horror because there are scenes such as in the diner, the truck is parked outside, and he's in there, Dennis Weaver's character is in there, and he's looking around thinking that one of them people in the diner is the truck driver. And they very well could be. They very well could be. It's up to you to find out if you haven't seen this and get yourself this movie because you owe it to yourself to see Steven Spielberg's first film, Duel. Damn good movie. Damn good movie. Think of it as like Jaws on the highway. I mean, that's really when you see this movie and then you see Jaws, you're like, oh, I see what he did there. He borrowed some of the elements from his movie Duel and put it in Jaws, which is absolutely fine. This includes bonus features, includes original TV movie version of Duel in 1:3:1 aspect ratio, conversation with Steven Spielberg and the small screen, Richard Matheson, the writing of Duel, photograph and poster gallery. Digital code included. Oh, okay, nice. Normally, these don't come with a digital code. That's nice. I'm glad that comes with a digital code. Good. Very happy to see that. So there you have it, folks. That is my 4K Blu-ray haul. 2 4K, 1 standard Blu-ray. Yeah, The Stepfather, Duel, and then, of course, The Stepfather, the remake. And that's what we got here, folks. Of course, I'm going to do my thoughts and opinions on these. After I refresh and watch them again, we will do thoughts and opinions on these movies. And many more movies I have thoughts and opinions on that we'll be doing as well here in the future. So make sure you stay tuned for that. If you like that kind of thing, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you're notified when I upload more videos. And with that said, I will catch you all down the road.